This episode of Starlight brought to you by Factor.
The gang arrived at Arundral's estate for the evening's grand gala, only to be met with an immediate string of bad luck. Upon entry, Umul was caught attempting to bring weapons into the event. His gear was swiftly confiscated and he was escorted to the wine cellar under guard of Jasmine and a brutishly strong half-elf. There, Umul found himself detained for the duration of the festivities. Inside the gala, Siren caught sight of Barrett, who appeared unexpectedly. Entangled with a female drow, neither were dressed for the occasion, both standing out amidst the polished nobility. Across the room, Toby locked eyes with Lucky, the tension between them unmistakable. At the mansion's entrance, Vaughn mingled with guests and members of the House Krylin. His charm did not go unnoticed, earning him an offer of apprenticeship, revealing that Krylin is currently recruiting young starlings. Meanwhile, Rokor made his mark in the kitchen, impressing the gala chef with his skill and adaptability. The night took a solemn yet grand turn as Solvan Arundral, Archmagus of the house, made his long-awaited appearance. Though his presence commanded the room, age had clearly begun to weigh heavily upon him. After offering brief words to stir excitement for the evening's forthcoming revelations, he departed once more, weak and timid. All of this leads to the second half of the gala, where truths are set to surface, and the night's glittering facade may finally crack. Toby was going after Lucky. I want to open in on Umul, who at the moment is in the cellar, the wine cellar. In the wine cellar, you see Yasmin, the half-elf, is currently boarding up, looking through these like slotted grates along the edge of the cellar that peer up into the night outside. Just people walking around outside of the cellar itself or outside of the house. She makes a mental note of some of the people that she sees, and as she does, she grabs onto the side of her face for a second, and you can see her eyes light up for a moment, and she mouths a few words, seemingly having a conversation.
Can I roll to, like, see if I understand any of those words?
Sure, if you want to have a perception check, go ahead.
Yep, okay. Perception. 16.
I believe the feat makes it so that you can just read them, right? Without a check.
Well, which feat would that be?
I don't remember the feature, but there is a feature where you can just, you can read lips.
Observant.
Is it
I think it's
observant?
observant,
Yeah, I don't have that one.
Yeah, but it just means you would automatically read them, like, if you had it.
Yeah.
You hear her say, the kid seems harmless. Might draw attention or relocate attention to the scientist. That's what you see.
Okay. Keep in mind also, like, Umul is still in, like, the slug icon form.
Sure.
So, just want to make sure.
She rounds the corner down the long walkway, away from you a little bit. And she looks down it and takes a few steps and says, "Wait right there." And she walks down the hallway.
Okay. So is there like a window like in this
There's
area?
there's grated slits at the top edges of the room.
So like a jail cell sort of slit, like
No, no, like a drainage system.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess Umul, not like kind of being bored, I guess, would go and like just look up at there.
Sure, you can see there are house guards on the outskirts of the little building. You see 3 the moment you look up. You see one of them steps up close, their foot pretty much right next to where your head is, but like they can't see you, they're just walking around.
Mm-hmm. Are they saying anything, or?
You hear some rough grumbling, maybe distress or annoyance of just having to placate to so many people at once.
Yeah. So, but like nothing like important or interesting. So,
I mean, not immediately.
okay. Like, am I able to? Is this just with me on the ground, or would I have to like climb up to like hear stuff better?
I don't think that you would have much of a better like advantage by getting up on the edge of the wall. It's just you hear what you hear, not a whole lot. Just people just going about their day, working. Guards don't usually just talk to themselves.
Yeah. I guess Umul would like stay in the room, though he might like, just slightly peek out his head just to look on down the hallway to see what's happening. Like,
You see Yasmin at the very end of the hallway talking to the orc who had brought you here before. They just seem to be talking about something that's pretty far away.
Mm.
You are technically bound, by the way. Your hands are behind your back.
Oh, I am? Like,
Yep.
you didn't mention that yesterday, so. In what way are they bound? Are like the palms together, or is it like apart?
Palms facing each other.
Okay. So. Yeah, and it's tight enough that I can't like do it like apart to move them to be apart while still like here. Let me
Try. You can give me a strength check and see if you can.
well okay, like let me show you what I mean. So like my hands are like this sort of, right?
I mean, like that, but yeah.
Yeah, like that. Would I be able to like this? So they're still bound together, but like he'd be able to like
You can try. Give me a dex check.
yeah. Okay. So yeah, the people on the YouTube video aren't going to understand any of that because this is like we are an audio podcast, I guess. I'd like to argue that this is technically sleight of hand because I am sleighting the hands.
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you managed to get your hands. It's actually kind of painful, but you're able to do it.
Yeah. Yeah. So Umul, like with that, like that,
Sure.
is going to like slowly climb up the side of the wall, like where they can't see him, to like try to sneak onto the ceiling because no one ever looks up to like see if he can like get closer without making a noise.
Okay, so you crawl up onto the ceiling.
Yeah.
Okay, and your goal is to
I
crawl
think he
towards
would
them on the ceiling?
like crawl close enough, like he's trying to remain hidden, and he's trying to like hear them better. So he wouldn't be like right on top of them.
Sure.
And like if there was like a place he could like hide behind, that he'd probably do that. Like
I mean, it's a narrow walkway. I mean, there's not a whole lot there you can do if you're gonna walk on the ceiling there.
yeah. And I assume it would be like, you know, he's trying to do the thing from the Spider-Man video game where you're like you're crawling on the ceiling, stop to listen to the enemy dialogue.
Sure.
You know. So
yeah, so you crawl up onto the ceiling. Give me a stealth check.
okay. Yeah.
All right.
I would like to use a karma. Also, our karma refreshes from last session, right?
Yeah, so karma is the entire party gets 6. That you guys can use together as a whole, and then I get 3, and mine increases as you guys use yours.
Okay. So do you still have 2 karma from last session, or does that also refresh?
No, it all changes. It all switches.
Okay.
6 and 3 at the start of every session.
Okay. Dustin not Dustin.
Sure.
Rest of the party. Are you guys okay with me using a karma since it's a player resource?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, doing that.
Well, that was
If it
just
gets you out of the situation, for sure.
Well, okay, rest of party. Do you guys have objections to me using karma?
Go for it.
No.
Okay, I'm gonna use a karma. Is that for a reroll or is that an automatic success? I forget.
Karma's a
We
reroll.
changed that. Okay. 23.
Okay, so you're able to crawl up onto the ceiling and make not a whole lot of noise. You're pretty much like soundless, like a spider, crawling along the ceiling and curling up and making your way towards them.
Make my way.
You get towards the end of the hall, and as you do, you can hear the end of a conversation, which is the large orcish man says, "Strange that we were hired at last minute. Usually have plenty of advance notice." Yeah, apparently there was a bit of a rouse once the lord of the house realized that the other houses were coming. And apparently they had some kind of a break-in yesterday.
And it's the Arendral Manor, right?
Yeah. Once you go check on the kid, I'm gonna head back out and...
At this point, as soon as they mentioned, like, going to kid, he's gonna start heading back. To try to see if he can, like, get back and, like, make it seem like he didn't leave.
I mean, you can do that. You might see an opening to leave, though, if you want to wait a second.
I mean, I guess
I
I
could also
could...
set him on high alert if that's what you're thinking.
Well, okay, so here is the inner workings of Umel right now that I'm saying. Because currently, like, what is happening in Umel's vision is he was trying to go to a party with his friends.
Very cute.
But then he fucked up and forgot to remove all of his knives from his hair. So now he's just sort of being held here, which is still better than what normally would happen. Because, like, you know, normally you just get stabbed if that happens. So, like, he just thinks that he's gonna just be in there and then they'll let him out eventually. Which is why he didn't, like, why he told them all the stuff he told him last episode. And, like, currently, like, it just seems like they're just here to keep the other people safe. And like, his friend, he knows that his friends aren't the problem.
Sure.
So,
I mean, we
like,
might be the problem a little bit.
I mean, like the break-in sounds like the thing we were fighting.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so you head on back.
Yeah.
All right, she turns on the hallway as you're scuttling back. What's your movement speed?
So, my normal movement speed is 40, and my let me check my thing for my racial. My climb speed is also 40. But like I don't know like if that's affected by my hands being bound.
Why don't you give me a acrobatics or athletics at disadvantage, and we'll see what you get.
21.
She rounds the corner and she hears a bit of a scuttle, as in like the chair moving and rocking around, and you are sitting in the chair, neatly presented, and she kind of rounds and sees like the chair has scuffed a little bit, and she's like, "Oh, all right, are you okay?"
Yeah, like I just like stretch my legs a bit, Like I'm not bound. I wasn't bound to the chair, so like,
She looks at you and then looks at her pouch, and she pulls out a bar. Looks like a little candy bar. She tosses it towards you.
Oh, thanks. I guess Umel would like.
Didn't anyone ever teach you not to take candy from strangers?
She walks
Come on,
up
Umel.
and she pops the latches on your wrists.
Thanks. Umel then picks up the candy bar from the ground with his hand.
Sticks him in the face.
You're muted, by the way, Tago.
So was I.
Yeah, we can't hear.
Yeah, I'm muted so I don't cough all over the fucking mic. I was thinking, like, it would be hilarious if she tosses him the candy bar. He's supposed to have his arms be bound still, and he catches it midair. Like, oh, thanks.
Well, I mean, his arms were still bound before he changed the position of his hand.
He could catch it on one of the spikes.
I mean, part of me did think about having Umel pick it up with his feet. But, like, then, like, I think Umel would know not to eat food with your feet, so.
On the front package of the candy bar, it says Min Mystery.
Min or mint?
Min, M-I-N.
As in Maneldra.
Oh, yeah, like, hey, I didn't know she made candy. Like the person from, like, the Adventures of Vishara's Adventuring Company, right?
I guess. Look, I just bought it. I don't know
Okay.
I don't know the background.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
That is the Charles Adventuring Guild.
Yeah, they're...
A company.
Yeah.
Back or
Yeah,
badge?
they're very good.
Yeah, it's badge for a reason.
Yeah. Yeah, like, it's about, like, the Dream Breakers, Ari, Mineldra, Vishara, like, Asis, all a bunch of greats and some, Oh, like, they're really good. Like, some of my favorites. Like, I think I actually have some of them in my bag, but, like, that, neither here nor there. So, do I get to leave, or like, am I still ill here?
No, you're still here, but
You can have that.
Okay.
Just for being
Uh,
good,
what-
not causing a problem.
Thanks.
Hmm.
No.
Good boy.
And Umel is starting to unwrap it, but when am I allowed to leave?
Never.
You can leave when the party dies down and everyone starts leaving.
The party dies.
Okay.
Ominous.
Yeah. Just wanted to figure out when. So. Yeah.
You really got to work on that stutter, kid.
It's hard.
What was that phrase? My mother milks my mushy marbles.
What the fuck?
What?
I had to
Sorry.
double take that. What the fuck?
Like, I don't think I can do that. Like,
That's gotta
with my
be some
normal
army.
voice.
That's gotta be some army shit.
Well, it's from his mother, right?
No. No.
Oh, I thought he said that his mother would say something about mushy marbles.
Oh, it's a speech therapy thing.
Oh,
What a terrible words to use in combination.
I mean, can marbles get mushy?
Depends on if it's a metaphor or not.
So it's about the clitoris.
Oh my goodness.
Definitely.
Look, we need, like, I'm pretty sure that video that you did of, like, just the us goofing around thing did numbers. So, like, we gotta make more of them.
My good God. Meanwhile, back inside the gala, there is a pull-in of Vaughn and Lumi are currently dancing. Music seems to die down a little bit. You can see that the above you, the sky has cracked a little bit. The illusion that's been made has started to part, as if like revealing something slowly.
Well, I have to say thanks. You're probably the only person here that would have asked me to dance. Did he mute himself again? Which he might have.
Yeah, Vaughn.
Yeah, he might have
Is it
muted
working
himself. There it is. He's back.
now? Sorry.
And we're all sick. God damn.
No, I'm not sick. I'm still coughing. It's different.
Oh, you're just coughing. Yeah, that's normal. That's totally normal for normal people to do who aren't sick.
I have issues,
Well,
alright?
shit.
Genetic.
Uh-huh.
Okay, basically it says, I seriously doubt that. There's quite a few eligible people here today.
Eligible. I guess that's a word for them.
Perception check on the.
I was
two
gonna
of you
say,
while you're
can I make an
talking.
insight check?
You can do that too. Perception and insight, please, both of you.
Insight and perception? Oh,
I'm
God.
doing insight on Lumi.
Yeah, that's fine. You can insight on Lumi, and you both perception at the same time.
Oh, I'm not going to insight. I will perception, though.
Either.
Mandatory dump into perception. Your perception is dog shit, but your insight on me is actually pretty good.
Insight roll was pretty good, yeah.
I guess I have to persuasion. See if I can No, I can't out-persuade you on this one.
How in the background you can see one of the lords, a Danemir, is currently dancing with Siren, and he is trying to lead her around. Siren, what are you doing?
Siren is dancing.
Are you allowing him to lead you? What are you
Yeah,
doing?
of course.
What's your plan?
She's a fucking badass dancer.
Okay. So he is.
She's not trying to wrestle him for control. That's not what you do.
Yeah. No, I just wanted to make sure that's what you're doing. Okay.
But you could, because it would be funny as hell.
But she wouldn't, because then you wouldn't have a nice dance.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
But also, he is part of the problem because he's part of the rich class.
That matters a lot less than having a dance.
I don't know.
Yo, dancing is life.
Everybody's got their own priorities.
Yeah. So as you're talking, you can see out the corner of your eye that Siren is having a little dance with one of the nobles.
It's not the first time. And as far as you're concerned, what were you trying to glean from inciting on Lumi?
What was it that Lumi said? Oh, something along the lines of doubting that anybody else would actually want to dance with him.
Yeah. Okay, so you're trying to figure out like his
Sort of whatever the thought process was behind that statement.
I think Lumi at this point knows that he's surrounded by a bunch of people who kind of want him to disappear because he's a bit of a problem for them.
Oh,
And
that's
so I
right,
think-
because Vaughn still has no idea about any of that shit that happened a couple months ago.
Yeah, Vaughn doesn't understand. Well, I mean, Lumi did talk a little bit about some of it, but
Right,
not.
but he wasn't there. He was a little predisposed at the time.
Right,
Didn't know
right.
the ramifications it really had.
So definitely honest. Out.
Then I think being completely oblivious to everything that happened to that, but just kind of seeing Olivia's clearly a little uncomfortable. I was actually going to pull him a little closer for like a slow dance. No homo.
That's cute.
No homo.
Big homo.
No homo, no Alabama.
Right?
Definitely homo. Definitely Alabama.
In that same turn as you and Kenan are dancing, Siren, there is a tap on your shoulder from one of the handmaids. You see a young lady, half elf, probably 25, maybe a little bit older than that, but she is relatively young. And she smiles and says, "Hello, miss. You'll be announced soon. I'm just letting you know."
Well, it looks like it's my time to shine. See you later.
She departs.
You're not as drunk as I am. Come on.
I think I rolled very, very
Really
low
bad.
on my con
Really
check.
bad.
Oh, wait, did you roll worse than I? Oh, wait, I think you did roll
I
worse
think
than I
she-
did.
I
I think I
think she
barely
was-
survived it.
I think she
Yeah,
was
yeah,
double
I
fisting
remember.
drinks
Right,
and
right.
rolling that ones. Like,
I rolled a nat one.
Cool. You're gonna fumble some fire and light people on fire. I'm into watching that.
Nah, it's gonna be fine.
It's gonna be great. I want to watch
It's
it.
gonna be awesome. Hey,
Light my dad's
this
house
is
on
a
fire.
good time to try out that new thing I
No.
got.
What's your god?
House 2.
wonderful getting to
Yeah,
know
true.
you, Miss. Kenan says as he lets go of your hand since you are the entertainment for the night.
She just blows him a kiss as she walks off.
The noble physically has a deep blush, and his whole body kind of like just vibrates for a second. Full on
think
cartoon.
it just came.
Full on cartoon character. Cut back to Toby rounding the corner, looking for Lucky, who has gone down the hallway. It looks relatively quiet down the hallway. And as you round the corner, give me a perception check.
Loading. Maybe.
24. You see the wisp of the shadow before the form is on you. Lucky is lashing out towards you. She draws a long spindle that you would put in your hair to keep your hair neat. She's pulled it out, and it's almost like a long, sharp needle. And she has
A hairpin?
She's come
Like
at
a-
you, yeah, like a hairpin. She's come at you with it, and she's trying to force you against the wall. And you notice it in time. Give me an acrobatics check with advantage. Wow, that's so bad. She manages to grab you, even though that you see it. She's again superior as far as like combat ability, and she grabs you and pins you to the wall and says, "What the fuck are you doing here? Are you following me now?"
No?
Then why is it that everywhere I look, you are there? This is my night. I'm hunting.
I'm on a job.
What? She looks like caught off guard, like you have a job.
Yeah. I'm fire suppressant.
Give me a deception roll.
He's
mean-
not lying.
I'm not lying.
Motherfuckers, both of you.
He came as my fire suppressant crew.
Okay, roll that or persuasion, one of the two.
I mean, they're both dog shit, so.
Oh my god.
Bullshit. Tell me why you're really here.
All right. Look out on the dance floor. There's this drow girl that I was dancing with.
She grabs onto you and drags you to the edge of the wall and peeks around the corner.
You saw the girl I was dancing with?
Yeah, totally out of your league.
Shut up. She's annoying anyways. Well, she's putting on a show tonight, and if I'm not out there, she's really drunk and she's gonna start a fire.
That's actually probably true.
That would be great.
Oh, fuck.
Can we make that happen? That would actually help me a lot.
We can't go burning down nobles' houses.
Burn down? Just make an explosion.
What are you after, Lucky?
There's something here that I need to grab. And that's as much as I'm going to tell you.
What could you possibly need here?
She puts the needle towards your neck a little bit longer. If you help me here, I'll help you later. Whatever you need. I owe you one. Doesn't have to be big. Just a little distraction for me.
Oh, I think she's gonna get the distraction whether she wants it or not.
I mean, that's very true.
We probably could just talk to her and tell her the truth at this point, dude. Let's be real.
Listen, there's... Okay, fine. I'll try and get a distraction.
All right. Thanks.
Just don't Don't kill anybody.
Why would I?
Don't hurt anybody.
Why? That's like the number one rule of the nest.
You said you were hunting.
Yeah, Well, you know what that means. You're supposed to know what that means. Look, just go back to what you were doing, but don't mess what I'm doing up, please, and stop looking over at me. It's weird. It's creepy.
What? You look weird.
She looks at you, and then she looks down at herself. Look, I'm sorry that this is the first time you've seen a girl. We are different.
What? You weren't a girl before?
Yeah, I was. Fuck you.
You look weird.
Just don't ruin this for me, Toby. Okay? You already ruined enough.
Knew that was coming.
Now go get back to your girl or whatever. Back to your date. She sticks
Yeah,
her
get
tongue
back
out.
to your date too.
Fucking, I'm gonna kill you, I swear to God.
Bring it on, bitch.
She storms off. Puts her hair back up into a
But basically,
ponytail.
they're just doubling.
Maybe most people at the
What'd you
nest
say?
are.
They're just doublings.
Yeah.
And she heads back into the party and sees that Kanan is departed from the dance party. And what are you doing now, Toby? You were in
I'm
the
probably
hallway
gonna-
on the west side of the mansion.
Okay.
You can see Vaughn has begun dancing with Lumi in the center. Siren has departed and looks like she is currently waiting for something. And towards the entrance, several armed people have entered. Armed as in like they're decorative swords, so like they're like gleaming like emerald, almost like they have like these long golden sheathed hilts for decorative purposes that kind of hang on the side with this long string of silver, and it kind of hangs off the side, but it doesn't look, it probably, knowing what this event is, it probably isn't a dangerous thing, probably some kind of decorative ensemble, but there has been a new group that has entered. And from your knowledge, which give me a history. You know that from the embroidered decorative emblems that are tracing along the sides of their garments that they are part of the Karthus house. And they seem to be just standing towards the entrance to the right, waiting.
Okay. Then after waiting like a minute or two, I will enter the ballroom and go find a siren and get a bucket ready.
A bucket?
Or like, well, yeah, I'm fire suppressant.
Well, I thought it was
Find his bucket again.
For something else. So
not for puking.
That's where my brain went. All right. So you head on.
Yes,
out
or like go like find something to help with fire suppressant.
Sure. So you go to find yourself a bucket, and get ready to go.
Or a heavy cloth or something.
Yeah. So you
blanket.
go to try to prepare yourself, going around the corner to find something to help in case something goes terribly wrong. At first, it was just a joke, and you didn't think that she'd actually need fire suppressant. But now that she has gotten a little drunk and tipsy, you're a little worried. So you are being a little extra safe. And in that same vein, the woman who was talking to Siren walks out towards the back, and you can see that as she leaves, Mistress Holland walks out as well, wearing a nice auror gown, deep black and satin, kind of like draped across her body, as she walks upstairs and onto the main portion where the Archmagus had spoken before, and she raises her voice up and says, "Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for your participation in tonight's festivities. We have for you tonight a beautiful dance routine presented by a apprentice of Arum, Grand Firekin, who has been known throughout the city for quite some time as a great dancer. His apprentice has shown up here to give us a wonderful performance. And I will take the time to pronounce and give direction to Siren, the Emberkin dancer. And she drags her hand over and gives direction towards you. And as she does, the lights from the stars in the sky shine a little brighter and go down onto you as you are presented.
So Siren has pulled her mask on. She's got her mask on and her hood up and her cloak around her as the lights hit her, and she takes center stage. And she's going to just kind of take a dramatic pause there before throwing her whole cloak off. She's been wearing the cloak all night. And grabbing her poi, which she has currently a singular one on a longer than usual rope. And I don't know, do lighters exist in this world? I feel like if we've got candy bars, we should have lighters.
Totally lighters.
Okay. So she douses it in the black oil that she got, and she lights it up with her lighter, and she's going to begin.
Begins to light. So I want 2 rolls from you from this. I want a performance check, and I also want a disguise. I think you have a proficiency in disguises. Am I wrong?
I have a disguise kit on me. I don't have proficiency, so up to you what you want me to roll for
Deception, disguise, whatever you feel is appropriate here for deceiving the eye, because you do have people like Barrett fairly close, and you are in the limelight, so...
Okay, I also have this that I can use on my performance check, so I'm going to roll an extra d4.
Okay.
To make it a 17.
Ooh, 17, great.
I don't take off my mask, by the way. I leave the mask is on, my wig is on, my heels are on. I'm doing a dance in heels. Don't worry about it.
I love this. So, as the fire ignites, what color fire did you choose?
It's black.
Okay, so it's black. Okay, so it erupts in black, and as it erupts in black, the light almost kind of absorbs light as the rest of the room dims a little bit, and the black light pulses almost like this white heat around the room. Fire erupts, and flickered sparks dance around the environment, and people back up instinctively as the fire ignites and begins to swarm around. We want to explain how this looks as you go about your process, because you rolled very well.
Yeah, so she begins her dance. It's hard for me to describe what a fire dance looks like, but she's spinning her poi on a, like I said, a longer than normal rope, so that she has the ability to do things like wrap it around herself and then send it off, and like wrap it around one leg and kick it, and things like that. So she is just kind of applying some cool, fun things. Surprisingly, for people like Toby who know that she's drunk off her ass right now, surprisingly well, given what you saw of her on the dance floor.
So, as she moves and this display begins to happen, Toby, Vaughn, Lumi, Rokor, you all begin to see the display of Siren for the first time. This is one of the first shows you've ever seen of Siren. You may either have a reaction or go do what are you doing at this time as this is going on?
I'm curious how she managed to get the flames black like that, because that's pretty fucking cool.
Ask my alchemist. It's his job.
Actually, can I make an alchemy check?
Sure. What are you trying to ask? I'm sorry. What are you trying to figure out?
Trying to ascertain what sort of reagents we use to make the black flame.
Sure.
Something I'm familiar with. This would be probably intelligence, not dex, huh?
Right.
Come on.
So intelligence.
Come on. How the hell do I? Oh, here we go. I suck at this game.
It's
All
okay.
right, there we
it's
go.
okay.
Alchemist plus 17 with intelligence.
Sure. So you see, there's like this phosphorescent material that is liquidized through an acidic compound, and this phosphorescent material is then poured over and stirred in with the ignition stuff. You know that the phosphorescent and some other chemical that you are unaware of is used to make it black, and this little white outline, almost like this white heat that comes off of it as well.
Okay.
So that's what you get off the instinct of just seeing what you see. You don't know exactly what makes it black, but you do understand the mechanics of how the effect is happening and how the
flames are colored and stuff. Yeah. Okay.
And why there's a lot of white involved.
Proprietary mixture.
Yep.
Okay.
And what are the rest of you? What are you doing at this time?
Probably gonna wander away from Vaughn and kind of get closer to the stage and just kind of watch. Gonna get prepared and allow my lumen to come out from hiding underneath my cloak.
Sure.
Alright, I sound like death.
Oh, you're good.
Rokor's kind of just standing at just outside of the door of the kitchen where he's come out of, and he's kind of looking kind of briefly over where Siren is, but looking more to see if he can see anybody else in the party. Particularly looking for Umel, knowing what happened at the beginning.
Yeah, you do know that Umel is not here.
So
you do not see Umel.
I'm looking around for Umel to see if Umel is around. So as far as Rokor is concerned, everything with Siren is fine. He doesn't realize that she's drunk, so that doesn't, he just thinks that she's doing what she came in to do.
Sure.
Doesn't think that he needs to be there as a fire suppressant because everything seems to be going so well. So he's going to kind of skulk around on the guise of being lost to try to find Umel.
Sure. So you start heading out.
I just kind of start looking for doors in the room that I could possibly go into to see if Umel is there. Because I've ascertained, or at least if you want me to roll something to ascertain, I can't see Umel in the room.
Right.
And I have included looking on the ceiling because Rokor knows enough to look for Umel on the ceiling at this point.
You start going about looking around just to see if you might be able to find a way to get to where he is.
Yeah.
There is not really an interior entrance to this specific place that you need to go. It is made from a cold, damp, older portion of the mansion. So I wouldn't say inside the building you're gonna have any chance of finding what you're looking to find. But if you do venture outside, you might have a better chance. But there are more guards outside.
Okay. I don't know. Rokor doesn't. I mean, he wouldn't have a reason to go outside because he knows that Umel came in, so he wouldn't think that Umel is outside.
Totally.
So he's gonna stay in, but just kind of try to find any way to find another place to get out of the room to look for him, because he's assuming that Umel's got to be somewhere in this building, not outside of or anywhere else. So I'm just going to keep kind of scouting the perimeter, looking for passageways or entryways,
In the meantime,
to do that.
Umul, you see her talking to herself again. Her eyes light up. And she looks to you and she says, I have to go and deal with something. Could you please try not to make a mess or try to not to make a problem? Stay here. I'm gonna lock the door and I'll be back in a bit.
Okay.
She gets up and she leaves Umul there alone and leaves out the passageway up the main wine cellar and out through the back and locks the door.
Would Rokor see her coming out of this door?
No, it's outside. Like I said.
It's okay. Okay.
I'm trying to give you chances, man, if you want to do something. If you don't want to,
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I'm trying to. Yeah,
He's a good boy, though.
Well,
So he's the
that's
goodest boy.
fine. It's fine.
No,
I'm just trying.
well, actually, one thing I wanted to do before you said that was, could I have rolled perception again to see if I understand what she was saying?
Sure. I would say that
Yeah,
you just from having done it before, you're probably more attentively watching again.
13.
You just get the other half of it says, all right, if he's here, I'll come and help. This kid doesn't seem to be a problem. Unless the fire might be an issue. Get some added some suppressants. Apparently she has her own, but we'll double that just in case. And then she leaves.
When she leaves, Umul mutters to himself, yeah, darn it, Siren, she's burnt down the place now. Now, I am fully unbound, right?
Right.
So Umul first, finishes off the candy bar that he got earlier, that he had already started eating.
You
what flavor
get
is
Priorities.
it tastes like raspberries, raspberry and chocolate, like a dark chocolate, and you get +1 intellect and -2 constitution.
Okay, temporarily, right?
Temporarily.
Permanently.
Temporarily, yes.
Okay. Yeah. Wait, is that a change to the modifier or the big number?
Just the regular modifier. So it would
Okay.
be -1 con total and +1/2 of intellect. So
Yeah, okay. Yeah. And that doesn't affect my hit points or anything, right?
I made something for you, Jess.
Aw.
I think
Is it a dick?
your
Aw.
max hit points would be reduced by 2 technically.
Cute.
Well, wouldn't it be done by 1? Because, yeah, it would be 2. Never mind. Yeah.
But there you go.
So, yes, once he knows that she's left, he is going to fully climb up the ceiling to that great thing he was looking at
Sure.
and try to get a better view.
You can see
what-
you see the guards are moving on to away from the sides of the building and towards the entrances.
Okay. Do they have weapons brandished or?
No, not yet.
Okay. Umul looks towards the locked
Perfectly
door.
placed socks.
Go ahead.
Umul looks to the locked door, looks to like the grate that he has. So, what kind of grate is it?
It's like
It's a great.
It's a slanted grate used for reducing flood on the water. So like there is if you look on the edges of the room, there is a grate down into a drainage system along the edges of this room, and then above there are slanted like windows that are made of metal, so that when rain comes down, it doesn't build up on the outside. It comes into the building.
Can I lift it up like you would a sewer grate, or? Since you said it was on the ceiling, so it's not like a... Dustin? You're muted.
You're muted.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, my hand must have tapped it. What are you asking?
So-
Sorry, I thought I answered you. Sorry, apologize.
Well, I think you were muted when you answered me. Can I like push it open like?
Oh,
like
so you didn't
like
hear
a
you
sewer
didn't hear
grate?
any of that. Okay.
No.
So the grate is made of metal, and it's kind of like a vent where you can like turn it up and down, but you can't move it or like take it off or just like disable it. It's just a slanted grate that's used for like draining water. Did I explain how the water drainage works?
Yeah, you explained that there's like
Sure.
another grate on the floor.
Yes. Okay, so on the edges of the thing itself, there are like rusted nails. Or rusted screws. You might be able to break the grate if you want to break out from there and do that. You could probably try to break the grate and get out, but it's not be able to lift it up and get out. It's a very tight fit. Only probably someone of your size could get through the grate if they opened it up.
Question. You meant like Rokor's looking for me. Like, is Rokor outside?
No, Rokor stayed inside because he figures that you were in the building, not outside of the building or under the building.
So I guess Rokor will...
Rokor or Umo?
I mean not Rokor. Umo will like write a note with his pen and ink, and also like he has a forger's kit, so that would have like normal paper in it, right?
Sure.
So like, you know, you wouldn't use like special government paper, but like, you know, just normal paper.
Sure.
And just write a note that says, "Heard about the fire, trying to do my job," which I was actually trying to do, and not like as a sort of
Sure. So you're writing a note for the guard?
cover thing. Yes. Will return. Sorry for the inconvenience.
Okay. All right.
And then it will be signed. There is a U, but then Umo realizes, wait a minute, it's probably not a good idea to just tell them his name. So I guess he will then write...
Signed me.
Usha.
Signed Usha. Fuck you, dude.
Actually, you know what? He is gonna sign it Usha, because that's one of his proper novels now.
I don't think that's in a copper novel. In fact, I'm gonna say right now it's not. But
Okay.
you can say
It's
Usha
one
if you
of
want to
those
say Usha.
fanfics.
That's fine.
No, okay. Then instead it would be... He, like, thinks for a minute, and then panics, and he's gonna write you, and then like Rokor. So it's Urkor
Oh God.
because like that was just the first name
Signed
he could think of.
Signed Urkor. Okay. All right, and so
Yeah.
you're trying to get out now?
Yeah, he'll just like he writes it on like the ceiling and just drops it into the chair.
All right.
And then he's gonna take I guess he has so I have a crowbar. So I guess I would I would take the crowbar and like try to use it to like get at the screws to like and to unhook it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure. Go ahead and
So-
give me a strength check.
Okay, I'm not good at that, but I'm also not the worst at it. 9.
With the help of the crowbar, DC, it is going to make a relatively large noise, but it will pop off. So you do just break it off the side.
Yeah. Umul will like be like I think Umul would like catch it with his face and then like it would then stick to his face a bit and he'd have like take it off and like try to like put it light as he can on the outside.
Okay.
And he's gonna just do one quick look around before he leaves.
No one is coming yet.
Does he hear footsteps?
Give me a perception check. The ground is a little dry, and it's kind of sweep. So like you do hear shuffling, but it doesn't sound like it's getting closer or not. It's kind of hard to tell.
Okay. And then he is going to like just do one quick look through the great hole, like just poke his head out. Are there people like that would see him?
Not immediately.
Okay. When you mean not immediately, like would it be like they
I mean,
wouldn't immediately?
no one will immediately see you.
Okay, so Uma will then just quickly like scurry out and like duck into the nearest place where he has total cover.
Okay. You are roughly on the outside skirts where Vaughn's room is, you know. So you could crawl up into Vaughn's room if you'd like.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Wait a minute, why did they put me in jail? They know who I am. Man, and like he'll just sort of scurry up to like he'll do the thing, and I'm describing a lot of things in relation to Spider-Man for the PS4 because like I accidentally made a Spider-Man, so I guess I'm going with it now. But
Okay.
he is going. So he's gonna do the thing where he's like on the side of the wall, but like right next to, away on the side of the window.
Okay.
So that way the people inside don't, and like try to stick to like if there are shadowed parts of the wall, try to stick to there.
Okay. You're
And I
going up
think-
to Vaughn's room, or?
He's gonna go up to next to Vaughn's room and like see if and like just try to do a quick peek in. Also, he's going to undo the slug thing,
Okay.
so that way he doesn't look like. So it doesn't look like he's the one like that's in there.
You peer into the room, and as you peer into the room, we're gonna cut back to the rest of the group. So, I think in this moment, Toby, give me a investigation check on grabbing other things other than the bucket, because you said you are looking for other stuff.
Yeah, just like a heavy
Yeah.
blanket or something.
You did a pretty good job getting a heavy blanket out of one of the servants' cupboards, and you're able to pull out one and drag it out and hold on to it. And you move back to the gala and see that the whole room has cleared for the most part. Everyone has backed off, and they are currently watching the display. And while that's going on, Siren, let's give me another performance check. Let's see where we go with this.
Okie dokie.
All right, so the flame mixture that you got begins to pop a little bit. There's like fractured little sparks of flame that kind of like dip off and swirl in the sky some. The more you move, the faster you go about it, the more elegantly you adjust the batons, these poise. You see the flame begins to take the room a little bit. Not like in a dangerous way, but in a beautiful, majestic way that fire sometimes has. Do you want to explain how you go about this next part of your performance?
I have used all of the words that I know for describing what a fire dance looks like.
That's fine. That's fine. So as you do go about the performance, I want to say atop the rafters, you can see along the edges of the upper walkway. Vaughn, you see Captain Daly has walked upstairs and to the left. So along the west wing.
I'm kind of torn. I want to... Yes, I'm not going to take my panties either. Kind of want to stick close to Lumi in case something happens, but reality is kind of getting the better of me. How much of a vantage point, like a view, would I get if I follow? Like, of the ballroom?
He's vanished along the edge, so he's gone to the far west wing. So it means he's gone upstairs into the west, and now he's upstairs in the west wing. So if you were to
and remind me, what's in the west wing?
So this would be like Master's Chambers. This is also where the Arendelle Star Catalyst is. It's like this large place where you can like view the stars and a kind of a mapping of what it used to look like. And that's
This is
mostly
why I need familiar.
That's mostly like where Alzeth spends most of his time.
Okay. Damn it. I'm going to stay relatively close to Lumi because I, basically promised that I was going to be here for support. But I will definitely make a mental note of that, or a physical note as I add that into my notes.
Sure. Lumi, what are you doing?
Oh, Lumi wandered away from Vaughn during the fire show and is up towards the stage.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not gonna follow him directly, but I'm gonna stay kind of within, line of sight.
So you're like towards the upper walkway that leads upstairs because there's no stage.
Yeah, I'm kind of close to where the fire dance is.
Sure.
And I'm letting my lumen out, so... yeah, something like that. And I'm letting Myron out from under my cloak so she can float nearby and just kind of watch.
Sure. Alright, so Toby and the rest of the gang watching. Rokor is looking for Umul, and Umul is currently walking along the edge of the outside of the house. The dance begins to crescendo to its finality as Siren, mostly excellently, draws to a close her firework display. Give me your last check here. With a resounding flourish, the flames peak along the ground and fire kind of extrudes outwards, and you can see a wonderful sparkle of light begins to dance along the ground, reflecting stars upon the sky, the illusion that maps what the sky used to look like 20 years ago. These sparkled lights crescendo and vibrate along the ground like the same way you would if you were to throw fireworks into the ground. As they crackle and pop, same thing kind of happens. how do you conclude your dance, Siren?
She's gonna just kind of drop into a low spin so that the poi is grazing along the floor around her. There's actually a little bit, as the oil is hitting the floor, there's a little bit of a fire trail left around in a circle around her. And then she just kind of concludes by going straight up and straight down so the poi hits the ground and stops.
Very beautiful. And as you do, I'm assuming so close to out of breath, everyone around you is just in awe as it ends and the lights come up just a little bit. The light from the flame dimming some as the rest of the party and the group begins to clap away. There is a remnant of flame. Toby, if you want to give me either an intelligence check or an insight on whether or not you should intervene on flames.
Okay.
Can I also look up to see if Barrett checked my performance or anything?
Yeah, you totally can. Give me a perception.
Perception.
And during the dance, Toby would be looking around for Lucky.
Sure. Towards the end of the dance, you do see Lucky has left up and to the right, to the east wing. And this is notably from what you've experienced so far. This is the area in which Vaughn's room lays.
Have fun, Umel.
As far as like what you know about the building.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right.
Insight. Wow. Okay. Yeah. No. You gather that not necessarily that you really understand fire to like a great degree. You're not like an educated alchemist or anything, but you do see how controlled she's been with it, and the outline around her that leaves a flicker of flame isn't big enough to worry. The ground itself is marbled. If anything, it'll just stain with soot. So there's really no concern for you to hop in there and do anything about it just yet. As it comes to a close, and you kind of like feel relief going throughout your body as like, oh, thank God Siren didn't fucking burn down the Erendrol estate. Oh God. And in that moment, as we get to the conclusion of her dance, I would like to take a small break.
Alright, good. I gotta get my mother into bed.
Lights come down, and Siren finishes her play, her little dance, and everyone claps for that. Siren looks around to see if Barrett's around. You don't notice if he watched much of your you don't know. You didn't notice him much during it. You were just so involved, but you do see him clapping. He's there with a lot of other people. But you do notice, however, even with a natural one, I will just say it, you do glance and notice that the lady who was with him is not there anymore. She is not present. You don't automatically become blind because you rolled on that one. So you do see relatively where they were, and you do see that Barrett is still here, but she is gone.
Okay.
As people finish congratulating and being very happy, clapping and rooting for the performance, there is a slow walk down the stairs. You see Alzeth is descending, dressed in regal red, with a embroidered starlight cuffling along his wrists. It pulls against his body, and the way it pulls, it kind of like outlines his form. Sleek and slender, not really. It doesn't look like he works out at all. His body moves with like this, almost like gliding across the ground as he moves downstairs. His head height remains the same height. It doesn't bob or weave. It just kind of glides downstairs as he moves. And as he comes down to the very bit, he's clapping with the rest and says, "What a wonderful display! A introduction to the night. Thank you so much, the apprentice of Aram. I hope that the night has gone well for the rest of you." As he extends his hand and places a hand forward, kind of just directing Siren to take her leave from the center here.
I'll pull my hood back up and disappear. Actually, I have to retrieve my whole cloak. I think I threw it off.
Okay. So you gather your things and you begin to move away. He speaks and says, "On nights like tonight, the wonders of our world pull breach, and we think to a time long lost." And he looks up to the sky. The fake faux stars split above the whole crowd. The fracture that severed our world from others, that disconnected so many lives, and that brought into focus the night that starlings were born into this world. The last of all races, the last connection to a time before, the youth, generations of tomorrow, and the sky fractures more, and you can see stars begin to descend from the lights in the sky as the faux sky begins to break and the lights begin to dim. For some time now, Arendral has dedicated decades to the study of the stars and the meaning of this change, of this aftermath of a war that we did not have a part in. The victims of this cataclysm that wrought untold pain upon the people here. The lands that shifted and raised and dropped. Disconnections from families. Deaths untold. Only by the Grand Archmagus were we all able to shelter here in this town that we call Setsolsnir. The lives of the people here forever changed, both above and below. We here at Arendral have searched tirelessly.
I'm a child.
Searched tirelessly. Our hearts ever looking to the past so that we may secure our future. He drags his hand up and towards the balcony. You see a man wearing speckled bifocals that kind of like stand out in a pose. A green alchemist robe, and his hair slicked back and black. He looks a little bit creepy, is like the best way to put it. It looks a little bit creepy, but he also looks like a nerd to the best degree as I can describe. He is coming downstairs carrying a case. It's like this blackened leather case with drapings along the side. My compatriots and I have worked tirelessly to find that bridge, to find that connection, to somehow mend the gap and the separation between other worlds and ours. Magic has done little. The study of our constructions, constructs, and mechanical amenities have done little to push us forward. Until now. As the man comes down, he brings the case over and puts it onto the ground and begins to unlock it. So, Rena, if you would, he pulls out this large glove. It's a gauntlet that kind of wraps around his arm, and it's got like these chromed out metal that kind of pulls up into like a clawed spectral type look. It's got different runes carved on his hand, if you can see. And as he pulls it out and puts it on,
Tricky dicky.
This is only a part of the solution. The solution to the connection between worlds. The real
Masturbate glove?
importance is this. And he pulls
glitter
out
glove.
a small cage and flips it open. And as he does, you can see that the light in the room begins to suck and absorb all the light from the surrounding situations. If you have light on you, if there's light near you, you see the flames dim and vanish. The light from the illusion above goes away. And as soon the only thing that's left is the light of the moon from the outside as he pulls out this glowing white shard. This fragment is believed to come from the heavens themselves. A fragment of what we're calling starlight. A piece of our fractured worlds drizzled out onto the plains, a very rare material that we have just only recently discovered its potencies and its uses. And he
Oh
slots
boy,
it
do I recognize? Oh no.
he slots it
Yeah,
into
no problem.
the glove, and
I hate this.
Rena, the scientist, raises his hand up and points into the crowd. Rena speaks up, and his voice, kind of muffled and cracked, says, "Mrs. Hathbryn, could we have your services again?" He sounds like he's like cracked, as if speaking kind of hard, like his voice is rubbed together and just like metal plates scratching at it. And you see the elf that was with the Krylin elite, the little half elf, with those vibrant, fiery eyes, leave from his grasp and walk over. She takes his hand, and they both begin to pressing close as she places her hand on top of the metal, and the metal begins to dig upwards and grasp onto hers. And you can see that the metal kind of digs into her skin a bit, and flecks of blood begin to absorb into the actual machine itself. This
That's horrific.
machine mingles with starling DNA. The blood that pumps through them, these people, born of the night of the starfall, of the skyfall. Their presence, their innate abilities, their strengths that grow ever so often as the years go on, is the key to finding the connection. As Hathbryn smiles and she pulls back, the machine on his hand begins to churn into place. And then Alzeth hands him a emerald stone. It is about the size of a palm. It's pretty thick. This is an emerald of the Fey realm. Collected before the Skyfall, it has been inactive, inert. No power, no force, no connection comes through this. But with this, he places it onto the palm. Power begins to surge, and the lights begin to return slightly. They dim up and down, and they begin to pull forward into the crystal itself. The crystal begins to shine bright as you all begin to smell the scent of rain, the mist and fog of moisture collecting along the ceiling, along the edges of your breath. You see in front of your face a chill as your breathing shoots out a little bit of cold air as the emerald itself begins to alight and grow and grow and grow, and the man puts his hand outwards, and like that, a spark pops, and a fey butterfly appears.
and begins to flap around. The lights return, and the machine dims. And in that same moment, all of the houses and the people around begin to clap excitedly. He found the start! Arendrol found the start! What are the rest of you doing?
Umel's still outside of.
I will get to you in a minute.
Yeah.
You are
I'm
currently in the
watching
you are
Star
currently
Trek.
in the future, friend.
Oh, cool.
So, is this starling that is still injured? I know she was bleeding earlier.
So you look at her.
Yeah.
Give me a medicine check. Don't notice anything.
Rip.
What does she look like?
Is a young half elf.
Rag.
Deep, vibrant, black set eyes that almost shine like onyxes, like the stone. Her ears pulled back with thick, decorative earrings, 3 on each ear. She has her hair down along her shoulders, vibrant, beautiful blonde hair draping her shoulders, and wearing a very beautiful red dress. This is the same woman that Vaughn met earlier.
Mhm.
Oh, the one that came in with
It's Hathbryn. Yeah, it's Hathbryn, the one that we're curious about.
Yeah, Rokor is making his way toward the front of the room to get closer to these people because he remembers a long time ago when this group first met that the possibility of his sister being named Veronica Hathbryn is a possibility, and he wants to ask some questions. He knows not to just barge in, but he was trying to get close so that when there's an opening, he can ask
Of course.
about his sister.
We had not planned to announce this today. We had planned to work on it a little bit more. He holds his hand out. Azeth puts his finger up, and the little fey butterfly lands on his finger. A touch of a connection. The starlings are the key to our future, in more ways than one. Thank you all for coming tonight. I will have more to speak on at the next council meeting, but I wanted to showcase this to you as soon as I could. Thank you, Karthus, and thank you, Krylin, for being in attendance to seeing this first start of Arendrol's future. And thank you, Miss Hathaway. The elven woman takes a bow, and Rena puts his contraption back into its container and begins to leave first as Alzeth is finishing out his statements and says, "Enjoy your drinks, enjoy your merry. We will have much to talk about in the next coming days." Go ahead, Lumi.
I think Lumi just kind of like starts walking up towards him during that ending. Like starts making his way towards his father.
Okay.
Steels himself, takes a deep breath. Sorry, I sound like ass today.
It's
I
okay.
feel
I'm
really
trying to
bad about
find
that.
the message you sent me. Having trouble finding it through the horde of other things you sent me. So hold on.
Sorry, when you talk, we'll imagine you 10 decibels higher in pitch.
At least 10 decibels higher and not sounding like I just swallowed an entire porcupine.
Why are you eating Umel?
Well,
No Umel for.
I found it.
I mean,
Go
for
ahead.
a community's a thing, so.
You're good. You're good. I'm good, by the way. Also, I want to say, as Lumi is walking up, we'll do that after. Go ahead. We'll do it after. Go ahead.
We'll do that after.
Yeah, I don't want to interrupt you. Go for it.
No, go for it. I'm curious what you want to do. I'm down for anything that happens tonight.
It's not part of this. It's separate. So I don't want to spread too many places. Then go ahead and do your thing.
Lumi just kind of looks at his father and says, "And would you look at me, father, tonight?"
He kind of jumps, taken aback, narrows his eyes and looks towards you and says, "Lumea, leave now." He whispers like, "This is not the appropriate time. We will talk later."
I don't think that that's going to work for me.
He looks over towards the guards and kind of like does the motion. And they start heading towards this location.
And you can see that.
Can I try to like intervene with the guards?
Sure, go ahead. Why don't you go ahead and give me...
Okay, basically just...
Give me a perception to see how... perception with advantage because you're watching Lumi to see if you can get an idea of how to space this. Go ahead and give me a...
Okay. Perception. Oh, with advantage you said?
You get an advantage, yes. Jesus fucking Christ.
Damn.
So you see it, but you're a little bit late on the grab. You can intercept, but it'll be very close, like extremely close. Like you're basically like boyfriend protecting girlfriend from abuser type level of like closeness, like mother or son hopping in front of mom to protect her from a father. Like it's like that level of like they're getting pretty close whenever you do intercept.
Okay, I mean at this point I'm in.
About the rest,
just trying to buy Lumi a little more time.
Rokor sees this, and he sees Vaughn going, and he goes too. But he's further back.
Sure.
So he's not going to make it in time, but he's going in with the intent. He's torn because he wants to talk to Hathbryn, the girl. Sure. But he also wants to protect Lumi. So, and he senses that Lumi is in danger.
All right.
So he's going. So
they're heading
Lumi.
over.
But he's keeping an eye on where this girl is going to.
Sure.
Can I do perception to see the other members of my party?
Sure.
I like how nobody's gone for Umul.
You see that Vaughn...
We assumed
I
Umul
was
was
looking
arrested.
for him
Yeah, we're
earlier.
seeing Umul's in captivity. Rokor and... You see Rokor and Vaughn walking over. You see Toby. Toby, what are you doing?
Toby is still kind of like close to Siren, you know, right after like the entertainment that she put on, and
She's peeled off
So
from the
then-
center, so she's walked off the side. I'm assuming you just
Yeah.
followed after her.
yeah.
So I'm gonna lean a little closer to Toby and say, "Yo, I think Rokor might do something stupid. So I'm just gonna kind of get a little closer to him." So I want to be close enough to strangle Rokor with my extra long poi.
Well,
If your perception's good enough, I will say you will see Rokor a little bit behind Vaughn. You're able to intercept probably.
Okay, I just want to keep, a couple yards away from him so that
Just in
if he
case.
tries to start a fight with house guards, that I can hit him with a poi and an unlit poi in the back of the head and be like, "No, bad Rokor."
Okay, bad Rokor. I love it. What about you? Are you just gonna stay with him, Toby, and kind of like peel behind?
Toby's torn because he wants to go chase after Lucky, but he also wants to be supportive.
Give me a perception check with advantage.
Where did my shit go?
I'm going to do
25.
whispers for the first time in this campaign. Let's do this.
Let's go.
Oh shit!
Let's do this.
Will the people in the video be able to see them?
No.
Okay.
But we can make the pss, 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 pss. We're whispering. Pss, 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 pss.
I just want to
What
point
angle-
out that Rollcore is really not right behind Vaughn because he's approaching from a different angle, and he's purposefully trying to go to the other side of where Lumi is, to go for the guard that Vaughn is not as close to. So he's coming along. Like, which side of?
Intercept on a couple of angles.
Yeah, which side of Lumi are you approaching?
On was probably still closer to like the middle of the like dance floor area when Lumi stepped aside, and he was just kind of like
No, Lumi, are you
Some
on
kind
the
of
left side of the room or the right side of the room?
more center.
Okay.
I was thinking it was more center, yeah.
Okay. So Rokor would be approaching from probably the right side because he was kind of casing the sides of the room looking for the door when he was trying to look for Umo. So Rokor would be approaching from the right. So he's going to kind of come up and try to come like behind where Lumi is. But he's got kind of a plan that he hopes Siren isn't going to fuck up. Not that he knows Siren's going to try to whip his head off.
All right, so I sent you that message, but I don't think anyone can see it but you and me and Silver.
No. So Toby will go up to Siren or lean in close to Siren. Fuck. Siren, I know this is bad timing, but I gotta go.
She kind of gives him a sideways look and goes, "All right, man, you do what you got to do."
And Toby will dip upstairs.
Personal quest.
Yeah, what's up?
Just personal quest.
So he breaks off from the party and begins to head upstairs as the ramp begins to happen here. Lumi, you will notice that. You will see that he has gone upstairs, and Lumi will remember this. Go ahead and
That's okay.
continue, Lumi, as the guards are coming in and your friends are coming in to intercept.
Lumi understands that there's a lot going on tonight, so I will not judge. Well, yeah, once again, sorry. I have a thing that I wrote that I'll post in here because you might not be able to understand what I'm saying because I sound like shit. So forgive me.
You're fine.
But that's what I'm going to end up saying eventually. But yeah, so you can see Myron like light up, and then the image of Lumi's father appear in front of Myron. Start playing back that memory.
You see Lord Alazeth speaking to someone. His face is cocky and a little bit annoyed as he says, and as his face comes out pretty bright and in front of Alazeth himself, and in the center of everything else, you see this display of Alazeth's arrogance as he says, "A son? Lumi was never part of this design. He was chance, a mistake. A son? Lumi was never part of this design. He was chance, a mistake." And it begins to repeat itself over and over again.
It's loud enough for like everybody in the crowds, so Lumi's gonna gauge their reaction real quick.
Everyone is talking amongst each other and gasps all around. The guards are about to grasp onto you as your friends stand in front and they stop, and then they watch the video, and then they look at Alzef like, "What do we do?" And Alzef just kind of like looks at you and says, "Stop this right now. There's lies. A flicker of magic."
Lumi looks at Myron, and you could see that he kind of makes a mental, like, emotional connection with Myron, and says to her in her mind, "Hey, you remember that time in the bathhouse when you got really big? Want to do that again?"
Yeah. All right. So, what do you want? What do you want? Wonder what I'm to do? Look like?
I just want her to grow and kind of be, like, significantly more intimidating.
All right. So Myron, from this little bitty fox-like creature thing, begins to grow out. Its ears elongate, and its fur goes from a shining white to a darkened, almost like opal. And its body begins to elongate and grow, and it almost becomes human form, like humanoid in its size. And its mouth begins to open up and grit.
Rokor, upon seeing this, is almost like to Lumi's side and facing one of the guards and pretends to trip and falls onto the guard that's right up on the right, that's coming up to Lumi.
Give me a performance check. Or deception. I'm pretty bad at doing performance. It's probably a deception check, but performance feels good to me.
Why not acrobatics? Because I'm trying to knock the guy down.
I would say that this is in line of deception, so I wouldn't say acrobatics. Because you're going to do the thing. God. The thing's gonna happen, but making it seem like it's a mistake.
Okay, well, that's better than I thought it was gonna be.
That's pretty good for you.
That's better than I thought it was gonna be.
The guard grabs onto you. Go ahead and give.
I'm sorry, sir. I was looking at that thing and I must have stumbled. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to.
He grabs onto you, and he feels like he's made of bricks. There's this tall, variant human. His body is almost Viking-like as he grabs onto you and says, "It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. It's fine. Just get off."
I'm very, very sorry. And he's on purpose struggling not to get off of him, like appearing to get off of him, but like purposefully not.
The guards are
because
for the most
he's
part,
hoping that Lumi will like back away from where the guards are.
The guards are for the most part taken care of from the two of them. Vaughn, what do you do whenever the guard comes up close?
I think I'm just gonna like try to play it off, but like deliberately trip right into him and try to feign like, "Holy shit, I'm just so invested in this revelation."
So let me get this right. So Rokor and Vaughn both trip and fall at the same time into the guy. You know what?
Yeah.
Sure. Go ahead. Give me a deception or a performance check.
Different guards.
As you both fall into different guards. I don't know how you guys sunk up like this.
I think Vaughn copies Rokor. It's like, hey, good idea. I'll fall too. Splat.
Go ahead. give me a deception or performance, Vaughn.
All right, I just heard a squeal. Let me check.
Take your time.
Okay, it's fine. Tanya was just sneezing.
Oh, of course.
Okay, you said performance
or deception, whichever one works for you.
Oh, actually, my
as a DM, by the way, I always stumble at the start of something. I suck at it. Like, I don't know what it is about starting a dialogue, man, but holy shit, the beginning is always ass. Deception 14. Okay. So yeah, I mean, for the most part, The other guard clutches onto you as well and says, "What is going on here?" Grabs onto you and helps get you. Master Morrison, it's being clumsy.
My apologies. Just kind of distracted a little bit longer.
All right, so
Had a bit too much to drink.
as the main group here, as you guys are distracting guards and pulling heat off of Lumi, the Myron begins to grow and look a little bit more dangerous as they become about Lumi size, bristled up, darkened a little bit. What are you doing, Lumi?
While they're doing that, I'm gonna try and give the speech to the people in the crowds.
Yeah, go for it.
Which is gonna sound like ass, so I apologize.
It's
Just
okay.
It as
doesn't
something
matter. It's
better
okay.
than what it
It's
is.
fine. It's fine.
Okay. Yeah, but I feel bad because I'm not gonna be able to voice act it in
It's okay.
an appropriate way because my
Yes,
voice is
it doesn't
toast.
matter. None of
We
us.
can hear
We're
it.
not here
Still
to
feel bad.
perform. It's okay.
I'm not trying to perform. I just want to
I
You
know.
know,
I get it. I
enjoy
understand. I totally get it. It's being sick
Roleplay.
sucks. Being sick
So-
sucks. I get it.
yeah, it does.
You
We
could
know how
also,
Lumi should sound.
Yeah, it's fine.
well, you could also for the video just when you're better, re-record.
Oh, I don't care about the video.
Redub yourself.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
sure,
fine.
but I don't care a ton about that.
It's
but
really
still,
fine, guys.
While
Right,
Lumi
so-
is kind of doing the speech, though, can I do something real quick
Sure.
to kind of aid Lumi?
Let's go ahead and do that real quick.
I want to, as I kind of stumble into the guard, I want to, as I kind of regain my footing, cast dancing lights around Lumi
Okay.
to kind of gain a little bit more attention. Although I'm pretty sure most of the room's attention is already on him.
Yeah, I mean,
But also to kind of accentuate any family resemblance between him and his dad.
sure. I will. Yeah, go ahead and do that. So the lights kind of like shine around and illuminate.
I'll also
and
give
these-
myself Lumen's grace while I'm at it.
Sure.
Fuck it.
Yeah. So a faint light begins to emit from you, as well as the light from the illusion and these little star fragments that are forming around from Vaughn. There's this light of stars kind of like dancing around you. Begin to speak. Feel free. You see, Alzeth is looking fucking pissed. He's not happy right now.
Many of you
I'm
would
gonna get
prefer that I leave my. I know, right? Well, I've already been disowned, so it doesn't matter. Many of you would prefer that I leave with my tail between my legs, but I won't. I'm not a coward, nor am I a liar. And while I don't expect acceptance from you, I hope someday we can become friends. My father sees me as a mistake, and it's true that whether or not we admit it, all of us here are flawed. All of us have secrets that we would prefer to stay hidden. And to that point, I want to apologize to the Danemere house. One of my secrets hurt your family. Had I told him sooner, none of this would be in this position. That's just the truth. And like it or not, my name is Lumea Altair Erindrol. My father's words do not erase my blood. Tonight, I stand not as his mistake, but as my own person. You can accept this truth or choke on it. That choice is yours. So, like I said, I hope someday you'll choose to become my friend. Enjoy your party. Turns and walks away.
Siren's just gonna clap like loudly, obnoxiously, just give a woo! Yeah!
The one person in the crowd that isn't like
Yeah,
staring.
Utter silence and just Siren clapping.
Perfect. Cinema.
Alzeth, with anger, looks towards the crowd as they all begin to talk amongst themselves. Is it true? That sound right? I mean, I guess he looks a little bit like him, a little bit. I don't know. Why has this not been brought up before? And they keep talking and chittering about themselves before Alzeth directs and says, Rimwald, grab them. And one of the larger guards walks over and grabs Lumi by the arm.
Can I run up and tackle Lumi
What?
while this is happening?
Sure. I mean, you can. I guess you can.
Okay. I'm going to run up there, tackle Lumi, and I'm going to cast Disguise Self to make me look like Lumi.
Okay. All right. So in the fraction of a second, as the guard goes to grab Lumi, it grabs onto one of you. Go ahead and give me a disguise. Deception, I guess, would be the best roll here.
Okay. I'm hanging on to my one level one spell
Both of you,
this.
both of you can roll deception here with advantage.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Okay.
Advantage. All right. Deception. Oof. Not great.
In the background, you hear Azov say, "If it's not clear, this is clearly a ploy to take any kind of remnants or claim to my bloodline. We will adjudicate this to the authorities and deal with it promptly. Please, everyone, because of the events of this, please dispar. We will reopen the gala another day, but for now, let's just quiet down here, and you all free to leave as you will. Sorry for the displeasure at the end of the evening." As you
Siren
both
just
roll.
yells as as he's giving that speech. Siren yells, "You're a liar and a coward, old man!"
You're not getting the call back now.
Definitely not getting a call back. He looks at you with a scowl. Deception check 14 and a 16. An explosion of light and Lumi. There are now 2 Lumis. Myron looks at the both of them and is like really confused.
Well, no, Myron has an emotional connection. She knows who I am.
Okay. Well, for a fraction of a second, Myron's like,
That's fair.
And then she turns to you, and then she blips. What should I do?
I'm gonna try and do this. I'm gonna have Myron cast Charm Person on the big boy,
Okay, roll it.
big guard.
Wisdom save.
So
right?
you make a Wisdom save, yeah.
God,
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Crazy good roll. Holy shit.
21.
21.
Can I Silvery Barbs that? Can I
You
Silvery
can
Barbs that at
karma.
the same
You
time?
can karma. You can also Silvery Barbs if you like. I mean, I think karma is the best go here, though, if you'd like. Up to you.
I'll blow Karma here just to see if I can get him, because I really feel like it's important. And if not, then I'll Silvery
Just
Barbs.
to be clear, we've done 2 karmas tonight, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yeah.
so that means
But you
we
said
are
you
I
could
also-
go
four
up
and
3,
five.
though.
I also want to know if Rokor can roll something to see if he can tell the difference, because he was watching this whole thing, to see if he can tell which Lumi is the correct Lumi.
Yeah, perception or insight will
Good
probably
question.
be good for you.
Okay. Let's see.
So the group has
For
4.
sure, I can't even tell the
group
difference.
has 4 and I have 5.
Insight. Ugh.
All right, so that's a 1, or it's 11. It's really hard to tell. The disguise is extremely good.
Okay, would Rokor be able to see? I forgot the name. The Lumi's buddy.
Yeah, Myron is
Myron.
currently deciding what to
Would
do.
Rokor see Myron talking to the right Lumi?
Myron doesn't at first, so no.
No.
Okay.
Myron and Lumi are talking telepathically. Currently.
All right, so charm person does not land. You rolled again. Did you want to silvery barbs
you
or
roll.
do you want to
She karma.
or karma?
So
Karma?
you need
Okay,
to
no,
re-roll.
that's fine. I just wanted to make sure. I
Yeah.
wasn't sure which one she was doing.
Yeah.
18. Is that too high?
That's still pretty high.
Still fucking high.
I mean, you can silvery barbs now if you'd like.
I can Silvery Barbs his ass. That's fine.
I
We'll just
think
go ahead and go down
I
to.
think my program
one
is
last spell.
crashed. Sorry, hold on.
Uh-oh. Rolling too high, DM. He's gonna catch me. Well, if he does, okay, guys. If he does, actually,
Okay, we're good.
it's fine. Totally fine.
What'd you do?
I said I'm Silvery Barbsing, so I'm gonna have to make you
Roll again, right?
reroll.
Or the
Well,
third time.
Silvery Barbs. Let's see. I don't remember what it does because I have to find it, as I never wrote it in fully.
4, nat 1.
There it is. She wrote it in. Yep, not one that time. Yay!
There you go. Only
Finally
took
got
2
it. I just had to blow
rerolls.
everything.
Hell yeah. Alright, so Myron is cast charm person, and then a flicker of heat from them as they have to recast Silver Barbs to do a recheck. What does charm person and Silver Barbs look like?
So, Charm Person doesn't look like anything. Silvery Barbs looks like kind of like a flash of light. Almost like somebody threw
Men in Black?
yeah, exactly, that kind of a deal.
Okay, alright. Like a Men in Black flashbang.
But Charm Person is
And Charm
yeah.
Person, like Myron doesn't do anything or like make a movement or anything like that.
there's a verbal and a somatic component to it. So yes, she does, but it doesn't have any kind of like visual
All right, so he is
flair to it.
He goes to grab one of you. Give me a D20, both of you. You and Vaughn.
just a raw d20.
8.
Raw D20. Okay, he
That
goes to
work?
grab the real Lumi. Okay, and then he stops.
Why don't you help us out?
Okay. That's fine. What are we gonna do? You guys wanna leave?
Why don't you pretend to take us, and that you've caught us, but you actually take us and escort us out of the building?
Yeah, he grabs onto both of your arms. A little too tight at first.
No, be gentle.
Sorry. Grabs you both and begins walking out the door with you. Like I said, looking towards Siren, everything is fine. I'm not lying. These are hooligans. They'll be dealt
The
with.
parting shot.
They will be dealt with forthright.
As a parting shot, I'm gonna have Myron set up the different portion of like that conversation.
I don't know. What
Just have it
this
like
is.
go on repeat. I don't know. I'm just gonna set up the same part of that conversation and then kind of like
Sure.
add in more visual detail with it.
Yeah, it just begins echoing. You start seeing different angles of Alzef speaking, getting annoyed. You can now see that he's talking to Mistress Holland at the same time. You can see Mistress Holland is in the conversation now as the display goes out.
Just leave that display going while we are marched out.
All right, so your friends are going to take it out. Rokor and Siren, what are the two of you doing now that everyone is starting to depart? Gossiping about what just happened. Alzeth is storming off at this point. Pretty angry as the party is being shut down from that rude interruption.
Siren just inserts herself into a random conversation, like, yo, can you believe Lord Alzeth just like totally denying his own son? What the fuck, man?
I guess so. I thought that they don't look too terribly the same, but perhaps maybe it's possible.
Nah, you can see it in his like right in his nose. Just look at his nose there.
The nose.
It's the same nose.
We also have the same eyes, by the way.
You can see that
Also the eyes.
one of the people in the conversation is taking down
You do have the
notes
same eyes.
as you're all talking. You can see that on his collar there is servant of the press. Not the one you're talking to, but someone in that group.
She's gonna kind of flit from conversation to conversation, basically just trying to subtly convince people that Lumi is correct.
I love that. Persuasion or deception, whichever you feels right. It's up to you.
Ooh.
Persuasion. Okay, yeah. I will say after... Actually, give me 3 total, and then I'll give an overall feel of how that goes. But woo, damn,
Holy
that's a whole lot of good rolls. Yeah, I mean, you managed to convince at least 10 to 15 people individually. That was the son or the daughter, or because that's confusing to them, of the Arendral estate. And now,
Look,
definitely,
a lot of us.
there's
Okay?
definitely a little bit of a swing on the side of, oh shit, things just went down and someone is trying to legitimately take on the title of their name. So you do a lot do a lot of work here. Rokor.
Rokor, seeing that Lumia is being escorted off, feels that he can't really do anything else other than what he's already done. So his attention is turning towards finding the Hathrin girl, to ask her some questions.
Hathrin is walking out with Krylin at this point.
So he will go up. He will go kind of very fast, walking, chasing after her, saying, "Excuse me, I'm sorry to bother you, but did you say your name was Miss Hathrin? Miss Hathrin?
They both turn towards.
Could I talk to you just for a moment, please? I understand it's a difficult situation, but this is very important."
They both turn towards you for a moment as the place is clearing out. You can see the guards are readjusting and looking around the place. They are all going around, up and down, spreading around and directing people out of the building. And as Krylin, the leader of Krylin House, is leaving with her, she looks at you and then looks at him and says, "I'm sorry, I don't have any charity. Perhaps another time."
But please, this is very important. It'll only take a minute of your time.
Please step back.
I'm sorry. If we can't talk now, I understand. But could I have a moment of your time, maybe tomorrow? It's very vital that I speak to you. Please.
She looks at you up and down, and she says underneath her breath, "It's best that your people stay far away from people like me." And she walks away.
What a bitch. We should kill her.
Roll an insight
Rokor
check.
doesn't. For me?
Yep.
Okay.
As a very unsubtle, just to make sure it's rock solid, clarified. Some people might have just gotten it, but I just want to make sure. She did a racism.
Yeah. No. I got that.
She did a racism.
Yeah, I got that. But I think Rokor's never really experienced that before, so he doesn't know how to respond to it. So he just kind of.
She seems disgusted by your presence.
Stands. Yeah, but he's not reading that correctly.
In her face.
He's upset by it, but he's not reading it correctly. He
Sure.
doesn't have experience with that, so he kind of is dumbfounded and is stopped in his tracks and doesn't know what to say.
You're left there at the exit.
Yeah. So I'm just kind of standing there,
dumbfounded as Siren
silent and not knowing what to say to that.
As Siren
Siren's putting in work for Lumi.
Siren is putting in work. You are dumbfounded by the blatancy of the comment and left there. As Siren is.
Well, and remember, Rokor may be 27 years old, but in Furbolg years, he's only like a teenager.
Yeah.
So he's still very young and inexperienced in the world, so he doesn't really know how to do anything about that.
Totally, I totally get it. So, left stunned at the entrance of the Arendral estate, one of the guards walk up and say, "Sir, are you okay?"
No, I'm not okay. I just need to talk to Miss Hathbrand. I think she might have information about a family member that I lost, and it's really vital that I meet. But it's very obvious she wants to have nothing to do with me or my kind, whatever that's supposed to mean. I didn't know there were different kinds.
The carriage clopping off. Says, I'm sorry that you wanted to talk to her. I mean, she is very beautiful. I'm sorry that you didn't have the chance to speak with her. I'm sure you can put in some kind of request.
Oh, she's made it clear she doesn't want to have anything to do with me. Is there any other way I could talk to somebody about her family? Is there anybody who keeps like records that I could look at? I have so many questions.
So I just woke you.
This is a Wendy's.
Yeah, I was just thinking.
I appreciate you trying to help, but I just don't know what to do. I thought that she might have some answers for me, but I guess not.
All right. I want to make sure that we wrap up everything here in this section of this area. So if there's any more role play, I'm not trying to be a dick. I'm being serious. Siren and the rest of you, if you're doing anything else, or if your Siren's rounding back to Rokor, or if you guys are doing any more interactions, do that now.
I did have some clarification.
Yeah.
Okay, so Lumi and Vaughn are being escorted off by this guard who's charmed, right?
Yes.
So we're already off the property and everything?
Yes, within moments you guys are off the property. Towards the exit gates of the Arendelle estate.
As we're out, Lumi is basically just going to hold hands with Lumi and just sort of walk in sort of an exaggerated, hip shaking, over the top feminine manner.
Oh my god!
Do not walk like that.
Flip his hair back a little bit, and
yeah, I do not walk like that. Stop it.
Lumi does not walk like that. Stop it, Vaughn.
I am the prettiest boy in all the land.
Listen, if you wanted to wear a dress, you could have done it this whole time. Why are you making fun of me now?
All right, that's all I really had.
Okay.
After this conversation, Rokor, knowing that he's kind of defeated, then goes to follow where Lumi got escorted out. He wants to see now
towards the servants' entrance and start walking towards that area.
So he's like hurrying over there to see if he can catch up to where they were taken, because he's not sure. He thinks that they've been taken. He doesn't know about the charm.
Yep.
So he thinks that they're actually been taken out. So he's gonna go try to maybe rescue, even though there's no need for a rescue.
All right. Siren, what are you doing now at the end of this?
She's just spreading the good word. She'll talk to a journalist if she can.
Okay.
She's just going to convince as many people as possible that Lumi's right.
Absolutely.
And
whenever you finish
that,
when you finish that, what are you doing?
I don't know. I mean, is that the end of the party? Because
that is the end of the party. Yes, everyone is leaving the party. Yes.
If everyone's leaving, then she's leaving also. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, where's
Are
Umo?
you trying to regroup up with your group, or are you trying to go somewhere else? I just want to make sure I understand where you're going.
Not especially. I don't know. She's going out.
Okay.
She's focused.
Okay.
She's got a mission.
All right, and we will finish the rest of this in about 5 minutes. We all have come back quick.
Okay, so I have a question.
Yeah?
Is Vaughn now wearing panties for the first time?
Well, it's a spell.
No, Vaughn is still wearing the same clothes. It's just an illusion.
Technically, in the illusion, yes. But, Toby, as you're entering up into the upper areas where you have the faint, familiar scent breaching your nose, a hint of iron and umami is the best explanation for you.
I like umami.
It is the scent of blood takes hold of you as you head upstairs. you venture up the balcony, and you have a path before you, either left or right. There is a strong scent of blood to the left, and a light scent to the right. Strong down the west wing, and a light scent down the right wing.
Is there a trail between
There
the
is
two?
no trail, there's just a scent.
I'm scared.
Toby will take out a copper piece quickly. Heads go right, tails go left.
Okay.
So a 3 or 4 go right, 1 or 2 go left. It's going left.
Okay, so you're going down the west wing. As you are about to turn down the west wing, you see a drow leaving the right wing, wiping her face with a cloth. This is the same drow that the rest of them had spotted earlier, and she is going down in the middle of the action that's happening.
Okay.
And as you venture down the left side, down the west wing, the scent is getting stronger and stronger. And there is a pull towards a study, a room slightly ajar. You can see on the inside as you walk up towards it. How do you want to approach this? You just want to go in, or do you want to sneak? How are you doing this?
Quickly but stealthily.
Quickly but stealthily. Go ahead and give me a stealth check then.
Too quickly.
Too quickly.
Not stealthily enough.
With heavy footfalls. Actually, no. I mean, you can just do the thing. Do you want to just do the thing? I'm just mentioning it because just your first time having it. I would give you advantage.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, do you want to describe it? Give it advantage, or go ahead and roll again.
Okay.
A lot better. You describe what people, they don't see it, but describe it for people who are listening.
So kind of, gosh, I haven't really figured out how I want to describe this yet.
You can describe it now,
but
figure it out. Take your time.
So using the blood that is, I don't know, I want you to do that. As Toby starts to like get closer and wants to start sneaking and hide his footsteps, he just is thinking to himself, man, I need to be quieter. And his feet just start to leave the ground, and he's kind of shocked at the same time, but he's like, oh, this is kind of cool. And he just starts levitating over the floorboards, over the blood that is on the ground.
So you still take steps, and as you take steps, the pressure from your ability digs into the surface of the ground, and you can see almost like a pool. Like if you see like any dust or anything that kind of moves away, almost like you're propelling yourself. And you kind of drag yourself along, and every little step you take, you're just slightly gliding along the ground. Just think Michael Jackson, but forward.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
And as you walk towards the entrance, you're quieted a lot. There is no blood trail, just to be clear. Just so that it's clear.
Oh, okay.
You just say blood on the ground. I just want to make sure that's
Okay.
And why is there? What am I looking at right now? What is going on the screen? As you guys are moving along, or as you're moving along, you see At the entrance of the study is a silver leaf medallion with an emblem of a crow.
Okay.
And it has a speckle of blood on it.
I'm swiping that.
You take that, and as you look into the study, you see that the study is a little disheveled. There's a lot of water on the ground in the center.
Just a lot of water.
A lot of water.
Is there something that had spilled the water, or like?
The things used to make the water are not here. But either someone spilled water or someone was using something to clean something up.
Okay. Can I use my keen smelling to see if this is Lucky's doing?
Sure, go for it. Try to discern if she's been around here.
Oh, it's keen hearing. Keen smelling was.
Oh, okay. That's
Was
the other
Ymir.
character. Yeah. Hey, 3 years. It's a long time.
Yeah. Can I use my in-between sight?
No, you can't.
Okay, so then I'm just gonna quietly look around the study.
All right, so
Investigate.
you begin hovering around looking at the study. Give me an investigation check. What are you looking for?
Signs of struggle, signs of a body, or
Sure.
perpetrator.
Oh, that's really good. It's hard to see at first, but the more you look and the more your special eyes peer throughout the area, you are able to notice little flicks. Like, you know how, like, if you've ever seen a murder movie, when someone is stabbed or something has been cut, blood gets everywhere. Like,
Splattered.
it doesn't matter how good you are. Sometimes you just miss a little mini drop. There are small little drops fleckled on some of the books in the room, on some of the pages and documentations. It's very hard to see, very recent, very fresh.
And that's it. No, like, no footsteps leading out, like through the blood, or.
Whoever came in, came out is really good.
Okay.
I would say there's no footsteps, but you do see the remnants.
Okay. Do I recognize the symbol of the brooch?
It's familiar to you. It's almost like I'm trying to remember the name of houses. I keep forgetting the name of houses. You know, it's my fucking story, or part of my story. Let me pull it up real quick,
that's
just make
okay.
sure I got it. Sorry.
Well, I've been trying to go over them and look into the symbols, but I'm not finding
it is the symbol. It is a bird, so it is referential to the symbol of the storm bearers.
Okay.
At a knot, but it's not that. It's a crow.
Okay. 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 Then I guess
Maybe one of your companions.
maybe. Then not finding anything else.
And not only do you not find anything else, you hear footsteps coming this direction.
Fuck. Ninja vanished. Yeah, no kidding.
Out the window, quick.
Is there a window?
Yes.
Out the window.
All right.
30 feet up.
Out the window. It is about 30 feet or so up. You jump
Can
down.
I?
Levitate does not stop fall damage. We discussed that. It is a very minor
pressurized push from the ground. So if you were to jump out, you would still take damage, but you could walk across obstacles, etc., pretty easily.
Okay, so I need to delete this from the description then.
What is in the description? Did I fuck up?
In the description, it says you gain the effects of slow fall at all times. You do not take fall damage and can descend up to 30 feet per round without harm or noise. Does not require reaction.
All right, I apologize. That is not supposed to be there. I apologize.
Okay.
Not this early on.
Yeah, that is removed.
That might evolve later. So you still have the Crimson Warden document. We might make that later.
Yep.
I mean, I have slow fall, so I don't know.
You don't have it innately, though.
I do. Well, not innately, not as a person. As a hazard requires a spell, yeah, but
It's a cost. It's just something that he knows.
That's a cost.
He's just innately levitates.
Sexy.
Well, and I don't think that he would like jump out the window. He would try and like jump like through the window, but like hold on to the frame.
Yeah.
Or like something outside.
Yeah, you dig your nose into the wall. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
All right, so go ahead and give me like an acrobatics as you're going down. Or athletics, either one, whichever one you feel is more appropriate.
Oh, that's what I got.
All right. So you are able to come off the side, you scratch along the wall, and you tumble down, and there is a splat, but it's not. It's like if you're trying to leave the house with your girlfriends. Like you're not gonna die. It's just gonna hurt a little bit as you land on the ground.
Right.
Take 1 point of bludgeoning damage as you hit the ground.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna go over to Umul now, unless you have something else you're doing.
Then business as usual. He's gonna jump out of the bushes like he.
All right. Well, hold on. Let me do Umul then.
Yeah.
Okay. Umul, you peer into Vaughn's room, and on Vaughn's bed is a speckled, silver and gold, sheened dagger, splattered in red crimson blood.
Oh, what the fuck?
Oh no. Okay. I got it. Umul is going to try to open the door from the outside and try to silently get in there and to take his sheets with the dagger and like pick it up.
Okay, so you breach into the window, and as you go inside, you hear someone coming into the room.
Grab the dagger, jump to the ceiling.
You grab the dagger and you jump and try to cling to this. Give me an acrobatics or athletics.
Acrobatics.
I'm gonna say in this moment, since you grabbed the dagger as fast as you possibly could, it is not wrapped up in that wrapping. You have to be a little careful to do that. So you have just grabbed that dagger out of panic. So you have a bloody dagger in your hand, and you have jumped up to the top of the ceiling. Acrobatics.
They're trying to frame me for murder, and I'm out here pretending to be Lumi.
You cling to the ceiling. Go ahead.
Well,
what? Go ahead.
So part of me wants to use a karma. Are the rest of you okay with this?
You've already used. Can he use a karma twice in one thing?
Anyone can. Siren can use all of them. I don't care. It doesn't matter.
Okay. Yeah, I'm okay with it.
Yeah,
I just want anybody else.
Party's consent before I use the pool. Okay, I'm going to use it.
Okay, go ahead and roll again.
15.
You smoothly, like a true athlete, put your hand up to the ceiling, your feet dig into the roof, and you are able, not the roof, but the top of the room, and you grab onto the blade and you hold it close to you as a woman, young, with deep black hair and a black dress, walks into the room, and she seems to be looking around, and she sees the blood-spattered bed. She grips, and her nails kind of elongate a bit, and she kind of like her body kind of like gets into like an almost like aggressive mode as she begins looking around furiously. Give me a stealth check.
On his period.
Okay.
That one.
21. And in that moment, like laser focus, looking straight up at you, you see a feral expression take on her face as Lucky bares her claws and lunges at you.
Can
Sorry,
I dodge? Or is this like a...
I would say, like, in this moment, you have a second to react. The window's still open.
Yeah. Then, in that... I guess what he would do is be like... I mean, the window's still open.
Yep.
What I think he'd try to do is try to, like, jump... Like, well, not jump out the window because he doesn't have webs yet. So I guess what he's gonna try to do is, like, try to, like, barrel roll on the ceiling and then try to, like, get to the window so he can, like, get out of the window.
Yeah, go ahead and give me an acrobatics, supposed acrobatics or athletics.
Unnatural 20.
She lunges at you the spot, and her nails dig into the ceiling of Vaughn's room, rest in peace's room. She scratches hard. As she does, she looks at you and begins chasing after you as you go for the door, or go for the window, sorry.
Yeah.
On the window,
Somebody just came in the day before.
you leap off, yes?
Well, I mean, it's less a leap off and more he like, does... He
If you
sort
do
of,
not
like,
leap from this
Parkour.
window, if you don't leap from this window, she will catch you.
Well,
I'm just telling you. Sliding down is going to make you slower. So it's up to you.
well, like...
So you'll either
well, his plan-
it's either take damage from a melee hit or take damage from fall. It's up to you.
Well, here's what his plan was, so I can explain what it is.
Sure. No, I'm just being a trans.
His plan is to, like, swing around, feet onto the wall, and then full sprint up to see if she can, like, climb.
Sure.
Yeah. Because most people can't climb up walls.
All right. So you try to get up onto the wall to do full sprint and run. You hop onto there, and I want you to roll acrobatics or athletics just to see if she catches up in time. You can run up the wall. You can do that innately. So.
Yeah. Unnatural 20 again.
I'm gonna karma your roll.
That's the
Get fucked.
Reroll.
Get fucked.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm gonna say that it has been lightly raining, not excessively, but there's a dampness to the windows and the walls. And as you try to get up, you lose footing, and she dive tackles you out of the room and begins to lash at your body. She drags you down onto the ground, and you guys roll out into the woods.
All right, roll a new character.
Okay. Do I take damage from that,
You
or
do take damage. We're about to see.
Oh, yeah.
Roll a breakfast sandwich.
8.
I'll say that, like, in this moment, what's your AC, by the way?
16.
Her nails don't dig through your skin. Her process of grabbing you was pretty much everything she had. So she grabs onto you, and you guys roll off into the woods. It's your go. What do you do?
Oppose strength to get off of her. Or get her off of you.
Yeah, like I can't like squirm my way around this, right?
No, I would say you'd have to, you need to beat a check or come up with something that I'm not expecting to get out of this. Feel free to think.
Yes. Sorry.
No, it's okay. The outside is
it's
kind of
looking
barren now. As the commotion has been made by Lumi, the guards have gone inward to deal with the issue. So there is no one around but the two of you, as you guys have rolled into the woods, and she is bearing down on you. She looks like she's going for a kill. She wants to end you.
Stab her with a knife.
Yes. Well, yeah, but the knife is probably not as good as my fist, actually. I guess. Is she like armored anywhere, or like?
Is she armored? No. Like she's unarmored at the moment.
Okay.
She's wearing a dress.
Then what I think I'm gonna do is I'm going to do an attack.
Okay.
To like my idea is I punch her in the throat to like knock wind out of her and like maybe make her reflexively
Sure,
like
you can do it. You can do a straight roll for an attack, and then like give me an athletics check or acrobatics to see if you do what you want to have happen.
Okay.
Martial
So
hits.
that is okay, and then acrobatics you said was an option?
Yeah, acrobatics or athletics to see if you do the thing that you want to do.
17.
All right, so you punch her in the throat.
Those are
Roll
good rolls.
damage.
Now, question.
Yeah.
I also have the ability to do an additional unarmed strike as a bonus action.
Okay.
So does that
Go for it.
yeah. So like yeah, 11.
11 does not hit.
Okay.
She gets hit in the throat and she backs up. And she gets up and she begins to come back at you, trying to chase you down. Nell's out and ready to go. At the same time, you are hearing a shuffling in the back towards the woods. Toby, there is the sound of a struggle.
Meta knowledge as a player, or let's see.
Let him die. Let him die.
Oh, don't let him die.
Don't let him die.
Don't let him die.
Well,
Let him die. Don't let him die. Let him die.
He's my
I'm
secret
actually
buddy.
stressed about, okay, who was murdered and why am I being framed for it?
and who's this drow licking her fingers of blood?
Wiping her face with a napkin. Not what the fuck did you get licking her fingers? What the fuck?
Wiping her face with a napkin, licking her fingers, same thing.
Okay,
yeah.
I guess.
It is the exact same thing. No difference at all.
Toby would approach, I guess.
You guess? Do you want to go into the woods to the
Well-
people struggling or not? What is your goal here?
First, I'm gonna look up at the window where I jumped from
Yeah.
to see if there's any, like, if I can see anybody in there.
You see
Or if
the
there's
back
a-
of Lord Alzef's head as he is currently messing around with like documents, and then he turns and closes the window.
But he's not freaked out that there's blood everywhere.
I mean, you had to roll a nat 20 to see that.
Oh, okay.
Like, you
Okay.
literally wouldn't have seen that
Right.
if you hadn't rolled a nat 20.
Right.
Yeah, like I said, it's little bitty
And
specks,
I
bro.
picked up the brooch that was
Yeah.
okay. So knowing that he had no idea I was there, I will approach the commotion because
Sure. You scuttle off into the woods. So she is going to rear back, and she is going to go for you again. I'm going to karma that again. 16 does not hit, I'm guessing.
By the way, when you use a karma,
Mhm.
do we get that
No.
back?
Yes.
oh, we do.
Yeah. So now, it's a give and take, like a seesaw. So I've used 2 karmas. That means that the group is back up to
6.
5.
It's like Edge of the
Oh,
Empire.
5.
If you're playing any of the Fantasy Flight games, it's like that, where the ball bounces between the players and the DM.
Okay.
Yeah.
So 16 doesn't hit, yeah?
Balls bouncing.
Balls.
Umo.
Yeah.
16
Cool.
doesn't hit, right?
Yep. Doesn't hit me. It is exactly my armor class.
Okay.
So yes, it does.
So, yeah.
How many damages does he take? 4,000?
2 plus 1.
Breakfast
Take
sandwiches.
2 plus 1, and you need to roll a con save.
Oh no.
He's gonna
16.
become a vampire.
You just barely beat it.
I mean, a vampire porcupine does sound kind of fun.
Does actually.
She just growls out.
Jesus Christ.
You hear that voice, and you know exactly who it is out here in the woods.
Taking a dash action then.
You dash out into the woods and see her lunging at your friend, clawing and cutting. You can see a lot of blood covering Umul's hand. What are you doing?
I am tackling Lucky.
All right, tackle Lucky. She is not expecting you. Go ahead and athletics or acrobatics. I'll give you advantage on this.
12.
Remember,
Well-
she owes you one.
She doesn't expect it. I'm gonna say with that and with her being distracted, it works. And she's tackled to the ground. Toby!
Toby?
Toby!
It's me, Toby.
Get
The
off of
opening
me!
of our new sitcom.
She was trying to frame Vaughn.
He's
Or
an
like your
assassin!
Me? I'm not.
What? I wasn't framing anybody.
What are you doing?
Why were-
I was looking. I was hunting.
Why are you trying to kill him?
I wasn't trying to kill him. He's trying to kill us. We're
Was
the
it?
people in the house.
This guy right here.
Yes, look at his hand.
That's not very believable, though, considering who it is.
He can barely hurt a fly.
Then what's that? And she points at the bloody dagger.
I found
I
it.
don't know.
Instead, I figured someone was trying to frame him for something, so I was, and like I heard her come into the room, so I had to take it.
You probably shouldn't take a knife that's not yours, especially if it's bloody.
Why were you?
yeah, I was
Why
so
were you on
afraid-
the ceiling in a bloody
Because
room
that's
with
how-
a dagger?
Because I heard there was a fire, so I went in to help deal with the fire, and I figured I'd go in through that room because I know the person whose room that is, and I figured he would be more okay with me entering through there than other people, And
She
like,
looks at
There's no sense
she
lying.
looks at Toby.
I'm not actually lying.
What the fuck
though.
are we? This your friend?
Yeah.
He's more of an acquaintance right now.
Oh my
Well,
Um,
Umul looks sad and dejected.
he got locked up because he got locked up.
I accidentally brought darts into there because I forgot to take them out of my hair.
So apparently, it looks like he snuck out.
Well, yeah, I heard the person that was guarding me, mumbled something about a fire, and I was trying to make sure you guys were okay. I figured that Siren accidentally set herself on fire or something.
Persuasion with advantage.
Okay, good, because I'm not good at that.
Jesus.
No.
You're really not good at that.
She side eyes him pretty hard. With Toby on top of her, she looks at him and says, "Get off of me."
Are you gonna not try and kill this kid?
I promise.
Inside.
She is not happy right now. Is she telling the truth? I don't know. She might be. She's really not happy right now. And Lucky has a very short fuse, so she knows what she saw, and she's stubborn.
Listen.
Plus you're involved, so it's like doubly worse.
But she owes you one.
Daniel, do you want to roll a new character?
Here's the thing. I want Umul to continue, but also, Umul can run away very easily, so...
Listen, do you know this? And he pulls out the brooch. Was this you?
No?
Okay, you remember the drow lady? Not the one I was with.
I only saw the one you were with.
There was another drow lady, and when I went upstairs, I saw her coming out of that wing or that area, and she was wiping blood off of her face. She might have been even licking it. I don't know.
Okay.
It's not this guy. He might be a monk, but he's not very wise.
I'm gonna say that there's she's known you for a long time. The one thing she knows about you is that you don't lie. She knows you're good at two shoes, so she's not really she doesn't disbelieve you, but she's just
Pissed.
she doesn't understand why someone would just be in a room set up in that way, so she's a little annoyed. She says, fine, I won't kill him, okay? I won't.
Okay. He lets her up.
She stands up, moves her shoulders a bit.
He kills him.
You all better go. I have to get back to my date. I don't know what's going on, but you need to get that and go clean it or something.
Okay, just be careful, please.
Yeah, it's fine. We'll talk
And-
later.
Okay, can you take the dagger and like hide it?
She seems embarrassed, by the way, that not only did she run into you again, but you stopped her from doing something stupid.
Oh. And you're gonna tell me about this date later. That's weird.
I don't have to tell you anything, Toby. At least not about the date. That's personal.
Okay, fine.
And no, you guys need to go take care of the dagger. I can't do it here. And plus, I don't want to put my fingers on it and get in trouble.
Let's get out of here.
She begins heading back to the manor. Go ahead and say what you're saying.
Well, why did you take the dagger?
Because I figured someone was like trying to, like, I was gonna take the sheets with it, but then she came into the room. Like, the reason I'm asking you to take the dagger is so I can go back in there and take the sheets.
Why are you trying to cover up something that you didn't do?
Because they're trying to frame our friend.
Persuasion. Times 20. It's critically effective.
And, like, that's the right thing to do. Like, we know, like, you were in there. You know he couldn't have possibly done that.
Right. And so we just give them evidence that he didn't do it instead of trying to cover it up.
Yeah, but, like, people wouldn't listen to me if I told them. So, better to...
Damn, that hits hard. Damn.
Be quiet about it and make them not realize that, like, you know, they wouldn't, like, suspect him in the first place.
Well, you're already in enough hot shit with... Did they let you go?
I left a note with a fake name.
See, you're already in
I
hot
love
shit.
Umel.
You're already in hot shit, man.
Well, they said that, like, I'd be able to leave after the party.
But...
Fair.
So, like, I just have to, like, come back pretty soon, I think. Like, that's why I want you to, like, take the knife, so that way I could, you know, wipe the blood off.
You guys see at this time as you're out in the woods, you see that people are leaving the manor. And in your eyesight, you can see two loomies skipping about along the sidewalk.
One of them skipping a little bit more than the other.
Just take the dagger. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna see if I can sneak in undecided. Worst case scenario, I sneak out.
Real Lumi is not frolicking.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, well, here comes two loomies.
Oh no, one of them must be the real one. Like, just try to
And
see if you can
Rokor
talk.
is running up from behind as well.
Mm-hmm.
About to tackle the guard.
There's no guard.
The guy escorting
escorting
them, because I
No,
don't
he's
know
not
that
there
he's
anymore.
in charge. Oh, okay.
He's let them go.
Oh, okay.
I'll meet you at the outside, at, like, the clothes shop.
Miss Line, that's Atelier.
Well, like, I know that, but, like, Umul, like, I don't know.
Toby will pull a kerchief out of his breast pocket, like flip it, and then just like grab onto the dagger.
Who has the coin of sending?
I do.
I think I still.
Okay,
Oh, you
okay,
do?
Okay.
Yeah.
Like, okay, Umo. Okay, just like face in palm.
Take the dagger
Okay.
from him, and with bloody hands, Umul runs back to the manor.
Well, Umul will like grab some leaves and like try to like sneak through the trees back to where he got in.
Okay.
And like try to.
See guards
see...
are exiting.
Are they saying anything?
I can't believe that the master has an heir.
Okay.
Shocking development for sure.
Would there be like a rock on the ground?
Sure.
Like a small like skipping
Sure,
stone level
yeah.
one? Can I like pick one up and like throw it at like a window or something away from me to like make a noise?
Sure. Go ahead and do that. We're gonna do a strength check for this one. See if you accidentally break a window.
Okay.
Because that just sounds hilarious. Oh, you don't break a window, but there is a pop against the window, and the guards are distracted enough to go look in that direction.
Umul like then sneaks past, like, you know, using cover.
Yep.
And like getting back to the grate. Looks down. Are the like is the
Your note
still
is
there?
missing. The people aren't there.
Umul will. Is there like a wall to the estate?
You mean like an outside wall? No, it's like a gate. It's like a gated it's a gated low wall. So like there's a low wall about like knee height and then like gate leading up.
Yeah. So, I guess at this point, Umul is going to cheese it, like jump over, like climb over the gate, and then like run to the nearest sewer grate, and like climb in and like try to go through the sewers back to the closest one to the
As you start going that direction, you see, or not you, but Siren, you see Umul jumping over the gate and rushing out from the manor. As you are finishing up a conversation, you just notice it out the corner of your eye.
Alrighty. Sure, that seems normal.
I mean, it doesn't seem that abnormal.
Thought he was getting the sheets.
Well, I was going to, but then
You gave him the knife so you could get the sheets.
Oh, actually, fuck, I just realized that.
What happened?
Actually, can I retcon that? Wait, can I retcon that to be something similar but slightly more funnier?
Sure.
Umul is about to jump and is like on top of the gate. No, he actually does get over, stands for a second, realizes, and like maybe you hear a little fuck, and then like goes back over the gate and then rushes back towards the manor because he realizes, oh, I forgot to do the thing I said I was going to do.
Alright, so you scale up the side of the wall and look inside. Luckily for you, the splatter of blood is still there. The door is slightly ajar, but you do hear people walking outside of Vaughn's room.
I just steal the.
Sleight of hand.
Yeah. Oh, button. 8.
All right, you're gonna grab onto the sheet.
Yeah.
And as you grab onto it, and begin leaving, the door opens up and guards see you leaving.
It's okay. Now you're suspicious instead of Vaughn. So.
So
yeah,
you're leaving Vaughn's room with sheets, blood splattered sheets, and you hear bells ring. And hey, wait! Stop there!
Umul,
Intelligence check.
me, yeah. Like, there's no difference. 17.
You have to get away. Okay, you did.
Yeah.
You really should leave.
Oh, I knew that.
Okay.
I have a question.
What's up?
And I don't know if the intelligence check. Are these do these people look like they might be a bit freaked out of me?
I mean, yeah, they just saw someone leaving Von
Yeah, but he's
Morrison's
also a
room
porcupine
with
Spider-Man.
Yeah, I mean that too, obviously.
Umul is going to realize, and he just goes a hissing noise, and then runs on the wall.
Really getting to the whole beast thing. You're not beating the beast allegations.
I know. And he's runs down the wall and into the trees to once again jump over the.
Yeah, go ahead and give me an acrobatics check, just because at this point you're being chased.
14. Keep in
Right,
mind he's running.
you're able to get over
with-
easy. Yeah, fairly easily hop over. And you see now, Siren, Umul running over the gate with a bloody sheet. And
So Siren saw Umul hop up to the top of the gate, stop, mouth fuck, turn around, hop back down the way he'd come, disappear, come back a couple minutes later, this time carrying bloody sheets, and hop over the gate.
Yes, and there's a bell ringing and guards yelling now.
Yeah. You might have also heard a hissing noise too.
So Siren watches all of that and just goes, man, I missed some shit tonight.
Oh, that's great.
She's gonna start walking in that direction.
All right. Everyone starts walking towards, I'm guessing, the atelier. As the night comes to a close, and you guys have done quite a bit. I hope you guys enjoyed the tail end of the dance, the gala. That was it, guys. That's for the night. I hope y'all had fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, good times.